experience helped me, with getting my nerves together before the fight. It's like it was a big fight for me. It was co-main event as well. This is co-main event for me, so I've seen it before, And we did some things different in my camp. Before my first 5 fights for the UFC, kept on training until I couldn't go anymore. Slowed it down a little bit, so I feel rested now. Rested for my fight, and that's a good thing.
Do you think you're going to be less nervous, physically and emotionally?
Well, that's for sure. You get less nervous every fight. And this is going to be my 30th pro fight. I'm used to fighting in the UFC now, and it's going to be one hell of a fight.
Did McCorkle, any of the stuff that he said, get under your skin?
No, not really, because I don't really care about it. I only listen to people who got some intelligent things to say, and he didn't. I'm ready for this fight, and the smack talk helped me when I was doing my strength and conditioning, and I was really on the low, I had no energy left. My trainer just had to say his name, and I was like, I know what I'm doing this for. So.
You're relatively young, and part of growing as a fighter is obviously learning the physical and technical aspects of the sport, but also the maturation process. Do you think that is also a big part of your development, just maturing as a fighter?
Yeah, of course. And I need to learn how to use my body more with using my reach, and using my strength, using my size, But that's the thing of maturing, I need to learn that I'm a huge dude, and if I see those big guys running around, I'm only 22 and I've been fighting at heavyweight since I was 17, but now I need to realize that I'm one of the big dudes. So.
Do you think you're going to get bigger? You said you put on weight.
Yeah, I'm 255 right now, and I plan on going to 290, so I have to cut down a little bit. It's going good so far.
This fight is being heavily promoted for the fact that you two are so tall. Are you okay with that, or do you prefer to people be focusing on how good fighters you are?
Well, whatever they want, it helped hyping up the fight, so that's good for me. Now it's up to me to show why the fight was hyped so much and put on a great performance this Saturday.
You feel any pressure being co-main event?
No more than usual. This is going to be my third pay-per-view, but all my fights got aired for the UFC, so it's like whatever. Well, if I weigh in at 290, it would be a big strength advantage for me, and with the frame I've got and the muscle I can put on, I think that would be a huge advantage. But it's only an aiming point. I will keep putting on muscle until I start getting slow and stuff. I don't want to get slow.
Speed and quickness seem to be one of your things for a big guy that you're good at. And if you get that much bigger, then it would seem like it might be.
It might go down a little bit, but I don't want to lose my speed. What you said, that's one of my primarily assets of my game. My speed on the ground and on the stand. So I don't want to lose that.